Hey guys, EvnSparks here, and welcome to episode 2 of PC Building Simulator. Last episode we had a bit of a taster of what it was like to build PCs and repair them all. And this time we'll be probably going in a bit more deeper into it, so let's see how we go, shall we? So, a bit different from last time. I did put metal around it a little bit further. I bought some new software we have here. We have the part ranking software and the Will It Run software. So this helps us determine what we need for certain orders like this one. So this one needs for a certain game. So we just go to Will It Run. I believe it's a sailing simulator. And so we're going to go to that. And they want the recommended specs. And they just need a graphics card that meets that recommended specs. So for us, we just need to buy an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1050 Ti. So let's get going, shall we? Other than that, hopefully you're all doing pretty well. I'd say this game is like a very nice chill game as well, which is really good. So let's go for a 1050. We're gonna look for the 1050s here, and we're gonna go sort by pricing as well. Yes, we're gonna go for this. And then let's look at our second order of business here. So we're gonna get our notepad out because we want to make sure we know what we're doing here. So the guy's name, person's name is Blake Patter. Blake Patterberg. Alright, let's go and figure out what they want. So I'm Blake Patterberg, and I'm one of the core team owners at Maybe Maniacs. The world's okay, yep, yada yada yada. With the upcoming release of the next Okay, I already own all the collections, but I'd like to rip them for making it for more. So I don't have enough hard drive. Could you increase my storage capacity to suit another terabyte? She did a trick. So they want another 1.25 terabyte of storage. We have $100 budget for that. So just 1 terabyte of storage. And there's no extra orders there, so I think we should be good. Needs GPU, so we're going to check that later. But this one just needs a 1.5 terabyte storage. Really easy. Just going to go to the shops and let's get that sorted, shall we? So we need to go to our hard drives. Oop, lots of tabs open. Alright, hard drives, storage, there we go. Alright, we're gonna go to size, and we need a minimum of 1 terabyte and a maximum of 2. So I think in this case we might as well go for a 2 terabyte hard drive just because of how much probably the cost effectiveness of it. So we'll go for that, and we'll go for next day delivery on those two. Alright, we're just gonna go to next day now. We're gonna close our lights, make sure we're saving our electricity, and to the next day. Oh yeah, so we go through the weekends like that as well. I see. Alright, let's see how we go. So we have all our stuff now. We have our motherboard, power supply. So we had our power supply here. This one is the power supply one. And we had taken out a lot of parts in it. So this one should be a bit easier to put everything in. So we're gonna install that, that power supply now. Put that in. Alright, and then we're gonna do some cabling. Just to double check. Don't think we don't have any notes on this one, so that indicates it normally should be fine. Oh, we have a lot of orders now. Okay, replace the power supply. Try it. Alright, so they're not asking for too much extra. They just want the power supply and they want us to test it. Alright, that's all fine and dandy to us. Yeah, so power supply is an interesting one. Always make sure you have more power than you generally need. You don't need to go ridiculously over. That's not a good idea, but just, you know, don't go under either. Alright, CPU tools and software. I think it's just the side panels now. Wait, we're gonna put this back side panel on first. And we'll put the other side panel on. I would be interested to see if they actually, do have, like, thermals affected by covers being on. I doubt it. That would be a lot of unnecessary detail, to be honest, so fair. Alright, plug that in. I wonder if they do support in like integrated graphics in this as well. That would be interesting. I think our next purchase is definitely going to be the second workbench. That's going to be a really big thing we're going to need sooner or later. Just going to check the time. Alright. We're going to install... Oh, it's already installed on there, so nothing to worry about. We're just going to let that run. In that case, we may as well remove the USB drive and let that go and do its thing. Yeah, that's just upgrading. Alright, all good. And yeah, so let's look at these other things we have here. We don't have 2 stars yet, so we can't take that. Hey, I know it's not a fun job, I can clean my PC out. Please, it seems to be running quite warm. So I've noticed sometimes it runs a bit slow. It looks a bit bland there. Some plastic white cables might look nice. Okay, so just cleaning out the dust, that makes sense. Seems to be running quite warm. I feel like double paste? Alright, let's double check that. We're gonna just do double paste anyways, because that's a really simple fix. Alright, that's all good. Alright, we'll accept that one. That'll come tomorrow. Okay, PC's acting weird. Oh, okay, so we got a problem-solving one. I like these. Okay. Let's go. Problem-solving ones. That's what I'm looking for. Pleasant June. Not a bad username. Alright, I keep seeing these message windows. It looks like a scam. I think it could be best to be scanned for viruses. Could you get that done by those plastic back cables? So they just wanna... Okay, virus scanning. Cleaning dust. And plastic black cables. The vents look a bit clogged. Is that okay? That's gotta be something to do with dust. So we're gonna assume that's dust. And yeah, so far all of the stuff we're encountering at the moment seems pretty stock standard. It's not too crazy. It's pretty familiar for me. Dust cleaning, all that sort of stuff is pretty familiar for me anyways. Okay, so just replacing the motherboards. This is a lot of stuff, I believe, to replace. Just in case, I do want to check the emails. We're gonna collect that one. Hey, 5 stars, very nice. Okay, we're gonna delete that. Okay, hope my computer stopped working. I think I might need motherboard, Skylake socket. Yeah, we should have that fine. So we're just gonna need to remove everything basically and install that motherboard. So yeah, removing a motherboard just means you gotta take everything out of this CPU cooler. So you gotta make sure we get the thermal paste as well. That's important. Okay, get that CPU out, get the RAM out. Okay, that cable there and this cable here. And there we go, we can get that motherboard out. Motherboards have a lot of screws on them. Gotta be careful not to over tighten the screws, I believe, I understand. I don't want to crack it or something like that. That's not particularly great. Alright, very nice. So that motherboard is broken, I'm gonna assume, and I don't think we can repair tools and stuff in this. Would be cool if we could repair them, but it is, to be fair, it is pretty... Oh wow, same motherboard. It is pretty unorthodox to generally repair your equipment yourself. Most of the time, I think it's just thermal paste applying. Even then, you can reapply thermal paste on like GPs and stuff. I've seen on YouTube videos, which is pretty cool. But other than that, yeah, you normally just replace it. Really, if it's broken, you just replace it, or you send it back to the manufacturer to fix that all up. All right, so we got the RAM sticks in there. So that's the same ones there. All right, we'll put that RAM stick there as well. CPU cooling, we don't need CPU, we want the CPU processor. And want to close that. Nice. Alright, don't forget the thermal paste. CPU coolant, put that in. Yeah, just put it in like that, that's fine. Okay, what else? We don't have anything else. Oh, we do have that graphics card. Can't forget the graphics card. Important, always important. Incompatible, okay, cool. I need to be careful that I'm not selling incompatible parts. Because broken parts is the one where we will need to sell them. Just because of how useless they are. Alright. That's a side panel. I think that's everything. Now we just need to cable it up. Sometimes. Alright, I'm gonna boot it up. See how we go. Now, this is a case where like getting that second workbench actually gonna be a great thing for us. Alright, that boots up fine. And collect that. Nice and dandy. Alright, next one is this one. So this is the one that wants us to get that graphics card in. I want to collect this order while we're at it. 5 stars, very nice. Okay. New parts available. Ooh, okay, noise. Not seeing any of the parts that are quite modern just yet, I feel. Haven't seen any just yet, but I guess that unlocks over time. Alright, okay, we have notes on this one, so it should be alright. Okay. Yep, this one. Okay, games I want to run. It's just a GPU replacement, it looks like. Let's just assume that's the case. Not a pretty simple one. But yeah, running it to specs is an interesting way. I don't know how many people would do it based on that. I wouldn't think many people would do it based on like one game, they'd probably have multiple games and then they would spec it off that. So that would make sense. Let's collect that order. 5 stars as well. We're doing pretty good so far. This is in transit, available for upgrade work. Yeah, we'll look into that one a bit. Looks like we have a bunch of... I'm not sure what these are. Arctic sounds like cooling fans to me. We'll take a look at that later. We haven't really had to mess with cooling fans just yet, so that's seems like a bit of a later thing. So that's all good. Okay, this is just 1.5 terabytes of storage. Alright, let's look at that. Okay, so this is done. Alright, 1.5 terabytes of storage. Is that it? Can you touch? Oh yeah, it's just 1.5 terabytes. Okay, cool. I'm gonna assume the drive bay is at the back here, so we don't need to worry about anything in the front. Should be alright. Yep, that seems to be the case. Okay, let's open that drive bay out, and let's go to storage. Alright, there we go. Close that drive bay, and we just need to connect this up now. There we go, and there we go. Easy peasy. Alright. Now we gotta make sure we can boot it up. So I want to get that cable upgrade sooner or later as well. That will be very beneficial for us. Alright. Put that there. Put that there. Alright, let's boot it up. Don't think there's anything else on the list of things there. That note function is actually superb. Great. Amazing feature. I appreciate it. Alright, done. So we're done for today, which is pretty dang good. 5 stars again, very nice. Alright, what's this? So my rig is running really slow lately. I need 16 gigabytes of RAM. Alright, let's open up the good old notepad here. I'm gonna delete this one because we've done that. And so first of the 17th. So whatever we need to do, so we can definitely diagnose if we need to bring anything. So first of the 17th. 17th, okay. Oh, so that's American, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, they do month, day, and year. It's so weird to me why I'm like how that's the case, I guess. Compared to the rest of the world, because the rest of the world does days, month, and years, as far as I'm aware. All right, let's go back to work now. Let's turn on the lights, and let's see how we go. All right, Brent is coming up. All right, there's a bunch of other stuff here. We're just gonna need to do that in a little bit. We forgot to accept on that one. That's annoying. Okay, we should be fine. We have a lot of RAM on storage, don't we? Yeah, we have a lot of RAM. We should be fine. Okay, let's just get these two done, shall we? Oh, jeez, what a dusty one. Okay, so this one is... Demevel. Okay. Clean the PC, do thermal paste, and plastic white cables. Okay, good to know. Alright. Let's power that on. I did up the graphics, by the way, so I don't know. I didn't really see much different from like Ultra to Fantastic. It seems pretty easy game to run, so it's all good. Okay, let's just double check our notes here. Clean the PC, do thermal paste, plastic white cables. Yeah, okay, we look good. Alright, let's send this back. My PC just gave me a lot of new plastic white cables, so we might have missed something there. Quite warm. I let it. Runs a bit slow too. That sounds like a virus thing. We should have probably checked for viruses. Oh well. Alright, what is this? Okay, this one is dust as well. Looks like. Looking pretty dang good. There's a one with 2 fans in the front. This is actually a pretty decent. Looks like they actually invested in cooling, which is good. Okay, gotta remove the viruses now. Gotta remember that. Oof, pretty decent amount of files infected there, buddy. We gotta clean that PC out, and we should be all good here. And done. Alright, we should be good with that one. Let's see how we go. 5 stars, clean all the virus on the PC. Couldn't be happier. Nice. $93 and looking pretty dang good there. Blake. Okay, Blake Peterberg. Hey, you know, that's when nearly the 15th anniversary of beloved cult classics. Yep. Not the old DVDs. Yeah. Oh my gosh, this is such a long message. So I was supposed to say, okay, yep. Oh my god. Who puts their live message, like a freaking live story, in like an email? Just get to that point, buddy. And what a great character. Okay. Anyways, my computer has a virus now. Could you run a scan or something? What an annoying. That's annoying. Whatever. If we don't have notes for that, that's okay. Oh, okay. Thank you. Whew. I like this. We have a diagnosed one. All right, real cheese. Ooh, here's the real cheese. All right, how you doing? My game and rig isn't booting anymore. I don't know what's wrong with it. Can you diagnose what's wrong with it? It seems to be okay. Going okay, but it doesn't get any further than the BIOS screen. So does not go further than BIOS screen. Potential problem. Let's go. I believe a thing that happens with that is no thumb paste. PSU would be fine. RAM should be alright. Like it could be RAM. We could look at RAM. CPU and GPU. Yeah, those are probably the culprits. I think RAM doesn't. If RAM doesn't work, you can't boot up. I understand that, and I know CPU doesn't work. You also don't boot up. And if you don't have a GPU, you just don't have a screen. Actually, no. If you can still boot up the BIOS, it shouldn't be GPU, right? No, it shouldn't be GPU, and it shouldn't be CPU then. Actually, I don't know. I don't know enough to really know about that. I would say I can definitely say for certain it could be one of these two, because I know I've done it where I haven't had RAM installed properly. And it hasn't booted up before. But then it wouldn't boot to BIOS, so that means it wouldn't be RAM. So I would say it's a thermal paste. Other potential we'll look at, let's say RAM, CPU, and GPU. Okay, fans go around, but it doesn't get any fun in the BIOS screen. Okay, this mission requires to figure out, be able to order parts. So we can't order parts just yet. And we don't have 3 stars, so we're gonna have to reject that one. My friend said you work with computers. PC is super slow right now. Can you upgrade the CPU? And plastic white cables. I mean, I guess it's a nice touch, but yawn is like I don't know if anyone really does that in an email, but I mean, it's PC building simulator. Alright, let's turn that light on and let's get going, shall we? Alrighty, we got a diagnose. This is the 16GB RAM one. And accurate D. Okay, let's see what we got here. Need more RAM, virus scanning, dust cleaning. Okay. Virus scanning. And yep, there we go. Got some infected files there as well. Alright. Looks like we're good though. Okay, that should be done. Let's close all of this up for now. Okay, 5 stars. Put in new RAM for me, and no one has stolen my identity since. No one has stolen my identity? Oh dear. Okay. This one's removing viruses. This is a virus, yeah. This is just a simple virus removal. 284. Not a lot, but it's still quite a bit of viruses, but what can you do? Alrighty. That should be done. Easy peasy. Yep, 5 stars right there. Nice. Alright, so this one's the diagnose and fix one. So we're gonna go look at that one right now. Okay, try taking it on the power, see what happens. After the BIOS will give you clear what's wrong. If nothing happens when it... So if nothing happens when it could... then it could be the PSU. If that doesn't help, work your way through the components until you find the broken one. Okay. So let's look at the BIOS here. So we're going to look at the BIOS for the first time, which is going to be interesting. But I'm suspecting this is a thermal... Could be a thermal pasting. No CPU found. No CPU found. Let's switch on. Okay. Enter BIOS, please. How do I get this to enter the BIOS? Delete. Hold it. Okay. So there's no CPU in there for some reason. RAM is found. RAM's fine. Yeah, we got GPU. We have storage. XMP. That's overclocking and stuff like that. We don't really mess with that. Okay. Well, nothing really there. Just gotta change this and restart. Okay, so that's gotta be... So I'm gonna assume this is because there's no thermal paste, so this one should be an easy fix. Because we do have we have a GPU in here. Let's put thermal paste and see if this fixes the issue for us. No CPU found. Okay, what if the CPU is just broken? Alright, let's check that CPU out. Yep, that's a broken CPU right there. Okay, so we figured out the problem there. We're just gonna buy a CPU then. What CPU do we need again? AMD Ryzen 5 1500X. And we'll buy that for next day delivery. Alright, we want to get this table now. So we have a second table now. We can do some extra work while we leave that PC there. Alright, what's the issue with this one? This one... Okay, upgrade PC, they want white cables. Okay, pretty simple. Okay, so it needs to be better than a 1300X. Okay, luckily we have an application for that. Alright, 1300X. Okay, part rankings. Go to CPUs. So we got the Ryzen 1300X. The next one up would be a Ryzen quad-core 1400. So we're gonna have to do that then. CPU processor 1400. What's the budget there? 149, 190. Okay, we can get that. And we'll go for next day delivery on those two. Yep. All right. Let's see what else we need to get before we click on buy, as well, shall we? All right. Getting a little bit hectic now. We got a lot of stuff going. Gotta make sure I accept that. I can't accept it just now. Alright, we're gonna buy those parts and we'll move on to the next day. Alright, let's move on to this next day. Alright, more emails because of course we are gonna have more emails. Oh gosh, we have a lot of stuff to be fixing right now. We're gonna have to leave that for now because we only need to focus on what we have right now. Okay, so those are the two CPUs we need. So this is the 1500X replacement. Let's put those in. Hey, there we go. Very nice. So that's our first diagnosed PC as well. Very nice. That was pretty simple so far. Okay, let's put this back in and let's get this on its way to back to its owner. 5-star review, very nice, and got some nice money out of that. This one's just a CPU upgrade, I believe. So this one's easy to do. Done. Put that. Plastic white cables, so this one should be done as well. Other than that, yeah, we're pretty much good here. I'm just gonna put this in and collect that. Yeah, very nice. Okay. Alright, let's fix these 4 and then we'll be calling it a day, shall we? Okay, let's look at this. Alrighty. So this is Distinct Lorraine. Okay. Better CPU, prefer AMD components, plastic back cables. So we're gonna fix the cables on this one first. Alright, let's get this CPU cooler off and let's see what they're talking about. So they want a 1500, don't they? Because that's a 1400. Let's sell this. Yeah, 1500X. So the next logical upgrade is a 1500X on that one. 300X, 190, but they do have the budget for it, so we're all good there. Upgrade graphics card. Okay. Give me a sec. Let's see this one. So this one's A.Camp. Alright, A.Camp. Better graphics card. MSI fanboy prefers AMD components. Yeah, we already got an AMD component, right? Yeah, we got because that's a Ryzen CPU. Yeah, should be fine. Okay. Okay, they don't even have an MSI graphics card currently. Interesting. I guess the GTX 1050 Zotac. Oh, MSI, right? MSI. We'll go for the MSI GeForce GTX 960 then. Okay. Yeah, next day delivery for these two. Nice. Okay, my PC so it's super sluggish. They want black cables and that. So we're gonna get that one done probably next episode. But yeah, we are starting to diagnose PCs now. We're starting to look at upgrading parts based on their scores on let's look at this on part rankings. So we're starting to look at that, and we're actually using this now to figure out what's the better part, and this is important now. Also, Will It Run is also becoming another app we are starting to use quite often. Before we go, I would like to see something. Quick screw is $2,000. Yeah, so I don't even gonna be able to get the quick screw anytime soon. But yeah, that is another episode of PC Building Simulator. I hope you are enjoying these episodes. Please correct me if I make any mistakes or misconceptions about PCs and stuff. I don't know everything about PCs, but I do have a general knowledge of it, so I can talk about it here and there. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to please leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.